against Ramsbottom. Right, we've got our head performance analyst. Accept that. Brackley, Hammer, Ramsbottom, that's the kind of thing you want to have a look at. Okay, 4-1. Not as comprehensive. I mean, I wouldn't call that hammering necessarily. You know, comprehensive win, yes. Near total domination over Ramsbottom United, but they're not even in a league we recognise. A brace from Bradley Gibbings, well done. So he started the game. I don't think we did start the game with him. Enoch Asante. Okay, come on. Did he swap the team around again? He did. Okay, well, we got a few people. Asante got... This pairing is astonishing up here. And, yeah, okay. So, do we know more about their stats now? We do. There we go. Full visibility. So, 4.5 stars. Still got that half-star potential. We don't quite know how he'll work out. What does the coach have to say about it? He's performed well in training. He's operating at Vanarama National level, so he's a league above us. Could be League One. He works hard. He can't cross. He's one-footed. He's not very game intelligent. But we have to place an offer in, surely. Surely. We have to place an offer for him. Okay. Let's just think about him. Weak composure. We're going to have to work on his mentality and off the ball. We can train working on that. And, you know, if he lacks composure, we might want to just get him to whack the ball really hard rather than trying to place his shots. His stats look really good. Weak vision, so he's not going to be making many assists, one thought. Although, look, in 3 games he scored 6 goals, got 4 assists. I know it's non-competitive, but, you know, formerly at Tottenham, he's definitely here playing below his capability. Nobody else is looking for him. So we're going to be offering him a contract. Okay. He wants to be a star player. The only reason I'd not make him a star player is that I've got Bradley Roll, who is a young player developing, and this guy is only 19. Wonder if he'll be considered as an important player. Yeah, okay. Ouch. Okay, he wants $650 a week for a year. Can I adjust our budgets? We can't. Wonder if he'll take £50 under. I'm happy to pay him some money up front for a 2-year contract. So you get £100 per goal when you reach 15 goals. Okay. So let's negotiate. You cheeky pup. So we'll keep that. Adjust that. Keep those. Okay. Okay. And Bradley Gibbons. We still haven't got all of your stats yet, but we're getting better at seeing them. Your dribbling and crossing looking decent. Determination, your work rate is a bit low. But you are fast as lightning. Not great anticipation or bravery. You're not going to be winning anything in the air. First touch is good. Yeah, you're a nippy winger. We'll keep looking at you. Okay, York make a Bolton offer. It's not Bolton making an offer for Wes York. So more people coming in for Connor Franklin. It's good to see. Post-match analysis. Now we have Katie Sorensen as our performance analyst. We can look at our momentum, where we had total momentum. We can look at passes. Bit compressed here at the top. None of our 10 shots, but we conceded none. Look, the list had none of these people were interested, and you know, well, we can ask to make a quicker decision. Okay, that's fair enough. It's alright. I mean, you know, if Northampton come in and offer, they're our feeder club, so I'm assuming that they'll have found out that you're playing here. Okay. Grimsby. Good reflexes. Eccentric goalkeepers. Well, we know a lot about their goalkeepers, huh? They don't come on their area, they're pretty eccentric, but they do fare well in one-to-ones, and they have good reflexes. Don't know about any of the other players. Right, so our scouting update is starting to get full up, so what we can do is highlight those that only have a C rating. And just acknowledge them. Okay. Now we can sort by current ability, given that we're not going to be able to develop these players. And there's only one here that really is going to struggle, and that's going to be Ty Fleming. So I'll acknowledge. And then we've got, we'll keep the rest in there for the moment. Right, just to check. Okay, he's a goalie. We don't know anything about him. Apart from he's not a good decision maker and has poor anticipation. His one-to-ones are going to be weak. No, we're not interested in him. Harlem Hale. Fast. Can dribble and finish some. Can play on both wings. Doesn't work very hard. Flair player though. Which would be great if his passing was any good, but it really isn't. So a tricky winger. Acknowledge, but I'm not interested, really. Right. I think I'm going to wrap up the video shortly. This has been fantastic. We've got one coach. Once that coach arrives, there he goes. We'll go into training, coaches, edit coach assignments. We'll get the assistant to assign and then see where we are. Okay, so we've got 4 stars in fitness training, but then we've got a smattering of poor stars. We're just about to get a goalkeeping coach, I think. So Tommy Hilfick was he had poor everything except tactical, so he's going to be more this kind of thing, which means I won't necessarily want. Oh, we've got 2 people who are. Let's take that off. Okay, so at least our outfield players have got minimums of 3s. The whole squad are going to benefit from fitness coaching of 4s. We're going to have to get a goalkeeping coach in, but I think they're on the way. We'll go for that. So who's this next chap who's moving in? Goalkeeping coach. Yes. Accept that. Move forward. He arrives at the club. We reassign. Training. Coaches. Edit coach assignments. There he is. So let's get rid of that. That's not going to improve anything for Hope Powell, though, is it? Just lighten the load somewhat. Okay. These coaches have to be worth something. Really, if any of them were good at fitness training, then they could take over some of this heavy workload over here, but I don't think any of them are. I was going to fire David Staff, wasn't I? Have we got another coach coming in? I think I might have. Let's just have a look at the transfers. Inbound staff. Adam Swinney. Oh, yeah, he's considering. But I'm offering a contract as a scout. So, how good is David Staff? We've got the best coaches across the board, and now our goalkeeping coaching is decent. Let's just have a look at our coaches again. David Staff is not good. I need somebody with good fitness training. So go to staff, search, sort by fitness. Really? Okay, we've got fitness 9. Tiki-taka style. 21 has only got 28 and he's unambitious, which is not brilliant. What are we going to do? Fitness. He's fickle. Got 30, he's fairly loyal. He's only got fitness 6. Why is it fitness coaches are so difficult to find? I've only got 6s there. Jaden Pennell, he's fairly professional, he likes a tiki-taka style, he's got 30 in his secondary stats and he's got a 6 in fitness. And he's got a bit of knowledge of Northern Ireland. And be a fitness coach rather than a coach. Good at discipline. Can't motivate people. Quite adaptable. Doesn't work with youngsters very well. I need somebody to do fitness. We're just going to have to wait, I think. Because this is not good enough. Somebody with fitness 10 here, but his secondaries are pants 20. That's not good. 7. Get anyone else? No. Just can't find fitness coaches for love nor money. Leave it for a bit. Right, we've got our goalkeeping coach in. When people come in and join the staff, we're just going to ask them to recommend a signing. So if I go into my staff, all of them, I'm just going to make sure that we've asked them all to recommend a signing. If we haven't already. Can I right click and ask and just try? I've just hired Katie. No, maybe it's just coaches. Tommy Elphick just joined. Steve Dickinson. Okay, no, we're okay. Yeah, you want all of the loan players in. Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to change responsibilities so I take charge of friendlies. How can I tell you? Okay, responsibilities for match leads friendlies. I do. Yeah, don't care about the U18s. Okay, offers made for Andronicus Georgiou. He's a winger capable across the board. We think he's a B-. Very good signing. He's interested in transfer. Scouting is in progress. No note of his personality. He's been knocking around the lower leagues for some years. Don't know enough about him really. Apart from he doesn't work very hard. And you know I don't like that. So, good on you. Matthew O'Neill. He's somebody I trialled, yeah. I seem to remember Matthew O'Neill being a trialist. But we seem not to have remembered him. It was him, wasn't it? He's at Burnley. We only know he has blistering pace. Okay. Wealdstone have a better reputation in the game than we do. Do they indeed? Yeah, they're in Vanarama National. So, he's the chief scout. We're going to have to find a chief scout. Staff. Oh no, I've got a chief scout. I was going to replace the chief scout. Matthew Bethel. I thought I hired him. I obviously didn't hire him as a chief scout. Or was I hiring him as just a scout? Transfers in. Hide inactive. Don't mind. Okay, we're still going to have vacancies in the background, but that's not a bad thing because we're saving wage bill. So, they're at contract negotiation. Okay, so we've got Scott Pollock. Northampton. Northampton is our affiliate. So we can get loans for some of these players. So what can you tell me about this chap? He's a deep lying playmaker, 4.5 stars. Good decision making, long shots, technique, reasonable work rate. He's a bit slow. But, you know, he's a capable midfielder, 20 years old. It'd be a superb signing, apparently. He has no interest in transfers or loans. So, just acknowledge him, I guess. Another Northampton player. Very interested in a loan. He is Vanarama North standard. What can you tell him about him? He's an advanced playmaker. 4 stars. Excellent teamwork. Poor work rate. No stamina or balance. No. Ward. Keaton Ward, Mansfield Town. A-, Vanarama North. Potentially Skybet 2. Very interested in loan. He's midfield as well. 3.5 central midfield in attack. He works reasonably hard, not very brave, a bit flimsy and no balance, gets knocked off the ball easily. He's fit, decent off the ball decision making, composure, weak anticipation. His technical skills are poor. Apart from, he's good at marking people. Just just can do it. He has a reasonable technique. Okay, well, he's not an absolute. Williams, good vision. Weak flair, weak off the ball, decent passing, acceleration and aggression. If we don't know how good he is at tackling, this might be a disadvantage. Acknowledge. Dreyer. Centre back. Vanarama National. Interested in a loan. Good positioning, good marking. Tackling might let him down. He's 6'3" with good jumping reach. His heading is a bit weak. Anticipation is poor. Composure is poor. Maybe. That's fine. So Sam Coulson is a C, so I'm just going to acknowledge that. So currently it's Oliver Bosworth, 3-star, 3-star. He's on trial with us at the moment. We'll have to whip through our goalkeepers in trial state. So, last 5 games. Still got 3-star there. We're not certain of his final 2. Rayan Clark, Will Rickard might still pan out. Ryan Corrigan is 4-star. Full back. It's okay pace. Fitness, his work rate's pretty low. Good decisions, determination. He can cross a ball, which makes him very valuable if you cross from deep. Doesn't have very good flair. But his defensive stats are solid. His technicals aren't brilliant. You might be able to do better than him in left back. Right, we can see all of his stats now. 14-15, he is very fast. Great jumping. Works really hard. Determined. As a box-to-box midfielder, he carries a lot of if you look at the mapping here, you're looking for somebody who works hard and has got good physicals. I mean, his marking's not particularly good, but his positioning and tackling are not too bad. He's at least moderate in terms of his defensive stats. I just like the look of him as a player. What can you tell me? Vanarama National standard, could be Championship standard. Yeah, he can't cross the ball really, can't mark the ball. And you are better than Shepherd or Jordan Richards in midfield. I've really got to sign him, haven't I? Right, I need to shunt some of my money around. So if I push some of this into the transfer budget, and then if I push some of the transfer budget into the wage budget, just to increase my wage budget, and then let's just have a look at the finances for a moment. Right, we're currently spending 7.5. We've committed to 8.2. So until we get shot of some of these other players, we need to We need to hold on to our money, I think.
I fought with lions and wolves, but I've never fought myself before. It's over everything